With a little bit more room. Hey, thumb on the football! Big man scramble!
Action pass to him. He fires to the top. One-handed catch.
Buchanan Simons is open. Breaks the tackle. This is going to be a 70-yard touchdown. Buchanan Simons. Over the top, and that might be the most impressive interception all day. What a shoot!
Breaking through a tackle.
Oh no!
What a ridiculous sequence of events.
He's got Heath McDaniel Jr. inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Carolina.
The kick is blocked from Zuderveld. It's loose.
How? What?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, home of Cowtown and the Fort Worth Toros. The London Knights come into town 1-1, and the Fort Worth Toros are 0-2. Hey, I'm Damon Simmons here with my man Eddie Gage, Mr. Two Scoops himself. We're live in Houston at the SFL convention. Eddie, what's your take for tonight's game, baby?
It is always a pleasure to call games live with you, and here it is, no better place to do it than the 2021 SFL convention. Y'all know the slogan, SFL fans. Look at your neighbor to the left of you and the right of you, hold up your beer, and say it along with me. What up, though?
What up, though?
We coming to you live to face off between the Fort Worth Toros and the London Knights. Fort Worth 0-2, looking to get in the win column, but don't count them out just yet. Both of their losses were by a single touchdown or less. London looking to bounce back after that disappointing loss last week. We got a tough one coming up, and I can't wait to talk about some individual matchups coming up.
Eddie, this is going to be a fight to the end. I'm saying that you got Johnny Taylor versus Curtis. These two guys know how to slam the rock, man.
Absolutely. We also got Ben Kalia being matched up against Aiden Davis, one of my favorite corners in the SFL. We're going to see how they match up here today.
Aiden Davis came out of the draft from Houston. He was your guy back his rookie season. Had a really good season that year, too.
He did, and then he bounced over to Denver, and when he decided to come back home, he debated playing as a wide receiver, but Denver talked some sense into him, kept him as a cornerback, and now he's over with Fort Worth, and he's blossomed over there ever since.
The Fort Worth Toros are going to receive the ball first here in the first quarter, and the kicker already has it on the tee. McLongfellow booted. There's a return from the 15-yard line, and nothing doing. Going to big tackle and brought down at the 33.
LeBron, in this matchup, so far this season, Fort Worth Toros offense have come up short, but they're facing off against a London defense that has disappointed this season, one of the worst in the SFL, and they can't wait to get their hands on Jason Williams.
Yeah, the defense has been pretty kind of lenient this season compared to seasons before. The defense comes out in a 4-3 base defense, and the Toros comes out in a 2 wide receiver set with a tight end in the slot. Here's a handoff here to Williams. Williams going to not get anywhere going on that first carry of the ball game. Tackled in the backfield, trying to get a license plate on the tackler, and that is number 99, Telemac Scarborough, coming away with his first tackle.
Yeah, they could not get the left tackle out there on the edge to get a block on him, and as a result of it, Jason was attacking the backfield for a 1-yard loss.
2 wide receivers on the line here for the Toros. Curtis calling the signal. There's a 5-step drop. Throws it off in the flats to Williams. Williams cuts upfield, spin move, breaks a tackle, but tackled by a gang of Knights. And it's Wayne Rie on the first tackle of the game.
Say that last name one more time, D-Mon.
Rie!
There you go.
Cameron Curtis underneath the center, 3 wide receiver set. Offset eye. Handoff here to Williams in the backfield. Gets a block. Oh! I think that's a bad spot. I think he got over the lines there, Eddie.
We got a bunch of London Knight fans here to disagree with that call, Damon.
Oh, man. Oh, there's a flag. They're throwing a challenge flag on the play. Fort Worth's going to go 3 and out. They're going to set up to punt it away here. Get a little pressure there. Here's the return guy. He's going to receive it right at the 22-yard line before he being smacked tackled hard. A serene storm on the return.
London coming into this game is averaging 31 points per game. That's 6 in the entire SFL. Last season they were 22nd. Is that a result of Johnny Pickler, or is it just too early to tell?
I think it's the weapons that Pickler have. Not taking anything away from Pickler. Pickler has showed he can get things going in this offense, but the weapons he has around him are just outstanding. Oh my goodness! Oh my Eddie, did you see that? Eat K. Vincent. You got barbecue down there and you didn't invite us? Woo! What a hit! That's what she said. Three wide receivers set here for Johnny Pickler in the London Knights at their own 21-yard line. Hand it off there to Merrill, and Merrill's nothing doing, hitting the backfield.
Thus far this season, Merrill has not had many opportunities in the run game. And I was talking to Chad about that pregame, and he plans on turning it around this game. Let's see how many carries he gets today.
30 and 9 here, Eddie, for Johnny Pickler in the Knights. Three wide receivers to the bunch, right side of Pickler. There's a three-step job here by the QB. Throws an out route, got his receivers, a tight end. Tackle and brought down at the 25-yard line. Number 41 on the tackle, that's Delaney Nash.
Delaney Nash making the most of the opportunity. Should he not make that tackle, Ford's going to pick up that first down. That's impressive anytime you can get a man down in the open field like that.
Bono Wilkinson is going to come out here and punt the ball away. The Fort Worth should be expecting some pretty good field position here, Eddie, to start their second possession.
Absolutely. Want to get Jason Williams going.
And they're going to call for a fair catch. This is great position at the 46 of their own yard line. And we're going to be coming right back for the second possession of the Toros.
Yeah, the Toros want to get their bell cow going. So far this season, he's been kind of held in check compared to the last season. And against this London defense, perhaps he's going to turn that around today.
Cam Curtis has spent all 3 seasons here with the Fort Worth Toros. Jason Williams in the backfield. And the handoff to Williams. Man, caught him in the backfield. This guy, number 99, is putting in work. Scarborough, once again, his third tackle of the night.
Coming off the edge, once again, they're unable to get that left tackle out on the edge to get to him. Easy tackle.
Cam Curtis is your quarterback. Jason Williams, a halfback. Aaron Alexander, fullback. The wide receivers for this Toros offense is Cade Stevens, Stephen Hacker. Tight ends are Robert Garrett Jr., Lauren Procorco, and the guard Johnny Van Man.
Look out.
There's a Williams, got open daylight, breaks the tackle, down to the 20, the 10, touchdown! Jason Williams crosses Hollywood Boulevard!
It was only a matter of time. Jason Williams looking to rebound from the past couple of games, looking like he can make a statement, and he found the right team to do it against. London spent a lot of cash on the offensive side of the ball, but they do have talent on the defensive ball, but they need to get that shored up because Jason Williams is going to have a big day.
Eddie, a 54-yard touchdown run by Jason Williams to kick things off here for the Toros to get their first points on the boards here at the convention.
Johnny Pickler's on the sideline asking for a holding penalty.
There's Taco Sicaro. There's the kick is up, and it's good. Extra point. Put 7 on the board for the Toros. London coming out on their second possession. What are they going to do?
Well, that's a good question. As I spoke to Chad about this pregame. He wants to get his running back more involved to take some of that pressure off of Johnny Pickler. But will they do that, or will they rely on the success he had in week 1 with over 500 yards passing? Or was that 700 yards passing? I think it was 700 yards passing. Let me check with that. Was that 700 yards passing you had week 1, Johnny? He's zoned in. Never mind.
Here's a return inside of the end zone. It's going to be tackled and brought down at the 24-yard line. On the return was Serene Storm. Johnny Pickler gets the troop together. Let's put the women and children to bed and go looking for dinner, boys. I guess I don't have any movie fans in here. That's from the program. Come on, that's from the program, baby. Yeah, Joe Kane. That's a two-step drop here by Johnny. Johnny's going to dump it off in the flats. Looks like to the fullback there. Come away with that catch. Going to pick up 1 yard. I'm sorry, that is Robert Merrill on the reception.
You notice when you made that last comment, we got Cowboy sitting right here in the second row. When you made that comment, he made a little tweak to his girlfriend and remained silent. He didn't agree with that statement you just made there.
What statement? Oh, put the women and children to go bed and go looking for dinner? Yes, oh, he's a little young. He got to watch the program, man. He'll understand it. Here's a handoff here to Robert Merrill. Merrill, good juke move, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down and more. And out to the 38-yard line.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You want to get this man involved in the running game and take some of that pressure off this passing game for London, make them a two-dimensional offense.
Absolutely. Great run here by Robert Merrill. Sheds a tackle. 32 couldn't actually bring him down. There was Marquez Reed on the attempt. And Marquez Reed, I think he played for London before, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He did.
Playing against his old teammates. Picking underneath the center through, obviously the set. Handoff here to Robert Merrill. Merrill going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. What a big tackle by E.K. Vincent. This guy's a tackling machine.
Yeah, it's going to be tough sledding anytime you try to run up the middle against this Fort Worth Toro defense. They got 3 defensive linemen and 3 linebackers as well.
Strong I formation here for London. 2nd and 10 at London's 39-yard line. Pickler underneath the center. And off here to Merrill in the backfield. Nothing doing. Great defensive pressure by this defense here. On the tackle was number 53 and number 54 there, and Jeff Duffy. And 54 is J.R. Browning.
But I do appreciate the patience that London is showing in this offense, trying to get this run game going. Consecutive run plays there.
Pickler's in the shotgun. First time on the day. Trips bunch to his right. Merrill in the backfield. No tight end. Great pocket. Oh, what an attempt. Oh, yeah, he caught it. He caught it. Are you kidding me? What a catch by Serene Storm.
When that ball was first thrown, I thought I was going to get intercepted off the deflection, but Serene Storm kept his composure, looked around for the football, did not panic, and comes down with the big one to move the chains.
Outstanding concentration there by Storm to come away with that reception. First down for London, the first of the day, the second of the day. E.K. Vincent whining and crying here at the convention.
Not going to help him.
Not at all. And off here to Merrill. What a big hole. Oh, it closed real fast.
A big hole indeed. They face against a soft box, that 3-3 defense there. Something that Fort Worth can get away with those 3 linebackers they got.
E.K. Vincent on the tackle once again. Is that 4 tackles on the day so far?
He's one of their highest paid players. He should have 4 tackles at this point.
3 wide receivers set here. 2-step drop here by Pickler. Oh, I think that was a PI. I think that's a missed PI by the referee.
Not at all. That's physical defense right there. Meet him at the top of the route. But Pickler waited just about a half second too long to throw that football.
3rd and 9 here for the London Knights at at Fort Worth's 39-yard line. Shotgun is London. Bunch formation once again. Merrill to the right of Pickler. Storm down to the bottom of the field. Oh, that pass is deflected away. Oh! Catch! What a catch! That's 2 deflection catch. This time it's Ben Callia.
And I tell you what, you know what? Despite the success that London's having on this drive, you can tell that Fort Worth have done their homework because they've been very aggressive on defense, and you just wonder if it's going to be a matter of time before they capitalize on it.
I must say that I do agree with you, Eddie. Fort Worth is in position to make plays.
Yeah.
They're getting balls deflected in the air. They're just not getting able to come away with the INTs. 5-step drop here by Pickler. Got a man down the field. Comes away with that reception. And it's none other than a hometown guy, Mr. Mike St. Green.
Mike St. Green celebrating a bit prematurely here, already dropping footballs. Tell that man to hold on to it till after the whistle blows.
Great post route by St. Green going across the middle of the field, keeping his eye on the QB. 4 wide receivers here. Pickett on the 2-step drop. Cross the middle of the field, that pass is deflected away. Browning with that deflection. Great coverage by the linebacker.
This entire drive, Fort Worth continues to play the sticks and trying to keep everything in front of them at the same time. It's a tall task to ask those safeties to do, but so far they did a great job of doing it.
This is a little bit off script, but Cam, these are some nice mics. Can you ask my wife to buy me one of these?
Good luck, buddy.
She may say, no, we on a budget.
Is your
All
wife
right.
watching this game?
No, she's not.
Okay, good.
She left. 3 wide receivers set here for the London Knights. 3-3 defense is the Toros. Right across the middle of the field. Touchdown for London! Vin Callier with his first touchdown of the day.
Ben Kalia, Damon.
No, it's Callier.
Whoa, I'm all off that. Hey, but I did get.
Johnny Pickley and Callier, you guys just crossed Hollywood Boulevard. 7-6 ball game.
I've been hearing his name pronounced Kalia all weekend.
Yeah, I was just instructed.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah.
So you got the memo, I didn't.
It's right there, too.
Oh, I appreciate it.
The extra point attempt is good. London, with that going away score there, they tied the ball game up at 7-7.
Tough contest here. Fort Worth continues to be aggressive on defense. I'm just looking to see if London's going to capitalize that with some deep passing plays.
Yeah, I mean, the first 2 possessions for these teams were straight 3 and outs. Both teams score on their second possession here. And, Eddie, I think we got ourselves a ball game real early here in the first quarter.
Yes, we do.
Here's the return here for the Toros right at the 12-yard line. And got a little daylight, but tackled and brought down to the 33-yard line.
Great starting field position for this Fort Worth Toros offense.
Cade Stevens on the return. Fort Worth came away with a 54-yard touchdown scamper run by Jason Williams on the last possession. Eddie, do you feed Jason Williams here once again, or you try to mix it up and go to the air?
Well, you always want to have a balanced offense, but when that man is hot, you got to continue to feed him.
Strong I formation. Pro set. 4-3 is the defense. Looks like they're running the cover 3 concept. Jason Williams got a great block at the line of scrimmage. My goodness. He picked up 15 yards on that run there. Picks up the first down.
William Davidson was about a half step slow. Otherwise, it's a tackle for a loss in the backfield. You can see he just missed him, and there was no one behind him to pick up the tackle, and he was off to the races.
Rain Rie on the tackle gave Williams a nice shoulder charge there, knocking the halfback off balance. Fort Worth runs one of the most unique offenses here in the SFL, Eddie. 5-step drop here by Cam Curtis. Across the middle of the field, that pass is deflected away by 98, Tony Roberto.
That was a tight window there. He tried to squeeze that football through. He's lucky that wasn't intercepted.
That was a tight window. It was very, very tight. 2nd and 10 here for the Toros, right at midfield. There's a look at the Cowboy himself, Robert Garrett Jr. 2 tight ends on the line of scrimmage. Wide receivers are off. Halfback is Jason Williams. He's going to go in the flat. Out. Oh, it's a pick! He's down to the 40, the 30, the 20. Tackled and brought down by Hacker, Tanner Hendricks. Playing that cover 2 zone to the fullest, and man, he came away with a nice INT hitting.
I believe it was cover 3 strong there that he came out with because other cornerbacks sink back in coverage, but Tanner Hendricks, I keep telling people all the time, one of the most underrated corners in the SFL.
Tanner Hendricks stands at 6'3", 205 pounds, a 7-year vet in the league, 3 years with London.
1 year with Arizona.
I know you wish you had him back.
He left me.
Here's a handoff here to Robert Merrill. Merrill, my goodness. Hey, let's send E.K. Vincent to the back to be tested. It's all over the field. Reminds me a little bit of Steve Lattimore, another program player. You guys got to get on the program. It's my favorite movie. Handoff here to Robert Merrill. Right up the middle. Is going to pick up 2 yards at him.
They continue to feed Merrill. You know, you can tell they were disappointed with the amount of carries he got last week. Chad told me pregame once again he was determined to get him more involved in the offense.
Duffy on the tackle. One thing about Fort Worth is they have probably one of the best linebacker corps in the league. And Duffy, Vincent, as we spoke of plenty of times. Then you have David Horrell as well, who leads that linebacker group in the second section of the defense. Oh, what a strike across the middle of the field by Pickler.
Fort Worth continues to exploit, London continues to exploit this short zone that Fort Worth continues to come out here with. They're trying to get him some separation from the corner.
Callier with that reception on the 90 all slants by the offense. Man, what a nice throw by Johnny Pickler.
Don't blow his head up too much.
I like Johnny Pickler. He reminds me of Johnny Bravo. Oh, there's an offside here by Fort Worth. Free play. Jump it off here to Merrill. And Merrill going to break the tackle. Another high helmet tackle there by the defense.
Yeah, but London's going to accept this penalty, get the free half the distance to the goal, and set up a nice first down.
Neutral zone infraction, number 97.
As you called it, Eddie, encroachment on the defense. They're going to call it 1st and goal at the 2-yard line here. I say give it to Robert Merrill and let him run this one in. Strong eye formation. The defense is in a goal line stand. Hand off here to the Havoc. It was too much of a delay. That delay allowed the defense to get pressure right up the middle.
It did, and they came out in zone coverage. You know, they don't have a responsibility to the outside, making it easy to corral to the football.
And that's going to end the first quarter. People, we're heading into quarter number 2 here in Fort Worth at Stockyard Stadium.
Second and goal from the 3-yard line.
And now offensive bounces it outside. Oh, doesn't get in. You're going to pick up 1 yard on the carry, though. Great defense there by 41, coming away with that tackle.
Despite not getting to the end zone, he showed some great bursts on that cut, Damon. I thought he was going to score.
He sure did. I thought he was. That was Delaney Nash on the tackle there. Great, outstanding coverage there by the strong safety. Strong eye formation. Defense is in that goal line stance, man, and they have been bringing the pressure here inside of the 5. Another handoff here to Robert Merrill. No good. E.K. Vincent.
This time, London came out in the man defense and goal. I thought he was going to score on the stretch of the outside, but despite that, they did a great job of corralling to the football, making the play, forcing this field goal attempt.
Nice defensive stance there for the Fort Worth Toros, only allowing 3 from the London Knights on this great possession that they've had. There's the hold, and the kick is up. The 19-yard is good right down the middle.
I was surprised that Tanner Hendricks actually got tackled from behind on that interception. I thought he was going to score.
I was surprised, too. I thought he was running that way in for 6, but that just shows you the great, outstanding athleticism of Hacker for not giving up on the play to run down the cornerback. I'm pretty sure that the cornerback does have the 92 speed, and Hacker was just going to be not going to let him just run that in.
Trust me, I had him on my team. He has 92 speed.
And my vision, I look at 92 speed
Oh,
and
my
42
goodness.
speed. My goodness, what a tackle there by the special teams player.
Almost tore his ACL on that tackle.
My goodness. Hey, Eddie, smile for the camera.
Too soon, man.
1st and 10 here for Fort Worth. 3 wide receiver set. There's a tight end on the line and 1 in the slot. Jason Williams in the backfield by himself. Hand off here to the halfback. Bounce it outside. Open daylight. Out to the 40. Down to the 41-yard line.
Perhaps I can get some clarification from that London coaching staff, but I thought there was a 4-4 look, but perhaps just as safety would drop him down in the box.
Nice play here by Jason Williams. Eddie, he's basically been the offense here.
Did you see that replay? It looked like Tanner Hendricks got held.
1st and 10 here for Fort Worth at London's 41. Shotgun formation is Cameron Curtis. Takes a 2-step drop, pump fake. That pass deflected away. Intended receiving was Cade Stevens on the play there. Almost come away with that reception, but it was deflected away by number 59, Davidson.
And my eyes did not deceive me. That is a 4-4 look that London is displaying. Caught me off guard. I did not see this coming.
The 4-4 defense is very, very tricky to run. You better be knowing what you're doing if you're going to run that defense.
Atlanta did a great job of using it last week to beat Denver.
Just a little scouting report. I wouldn't run the 4-4 versus this offense here. Here's a lob. My goodness, what an outstanding pass by Cameron Curtis to the number 20, to the fullback. Is it? Oh, that's the backup halfback, Bailey Rentley.
Jason Williams is still exhausted from that last run. But he did a great job being a backup of catching that ball at his highest point and bringing it in for the reception.
Absolutely, but you as you stated, to the highest point, because Cameron Curtis put some air underneath it. He basically floated that one to him. Garrett Jr. in the slot. Sweeping right here for Williams. Williams breaks that tackle, but he's brought down by Tony Roberto.
Slowed down by Brandon Ewing that allowed Tony to make that tackle.
Defense for London is, as you stated earlier in the opening, Eddie, that they have been pretty lenient.
4-4 once again.
11 when Eddie calls out the defense. Twins to the right, hand off to Williams, right up the middle. How dare you allow him to get that many yards?
Anytime you got a 4-4 defense, you need solid defensive tackles and sometimes maybe even a nose guard to make that defense work. London has a great one in William Davidson. But if he gets to that second level, it could be dangerous.
You're absolutely right. It could be, because you only got one guy sitting back there in the third level of the defense, and that's the free safety that will be back there, because your strongest up inside the box. There's a wing jokers and nothing doing for Williams to the left side of the field. Going to be tackled and brought down by Scarborough.
Scarborough has made a number of plays thus far early in this contest.
Yeah, he's been outstanding for the defense of London this game here. Called his names a few times. And the Fort Worth Toros bring the offense onto the field. Fourth and 1 at London's 19. Oh! Hand out to Williams. Chad Rowland with the false start.
The general manager of London is showing no discipline on that last play. I feel your pain, brother.
Jason Williams does pick up the first down, but I think I'll take the free yards.
Oh, yeah, he's going to take free yards, absolutely.
As a look at Cameron Curtis. This dude stands 6'8" tall. Are you kidding me? But his knees hurt every time he get underneath the
Yeah,
center.
it does.
Hand out here to Williams. Oh, my goodness. A host of nice with the tackle in the backfield.
Every time Fort Worth has come out in the base defense, London continues to remain aggressive in attacking this running game.
Tanner Hendricks on that tackle already has a pick on the day.
This time in the 4-3 look.
Offset eye. Here's Williams down to the bottom of the field. Oh my goodness, what a spin move by Williams. Tackled in the backfield. He's going to lose some yards there, and that is Jeff Gagne on that tackle.
I am impressed with the turnaround that London has made on this short week, getting this defense turned around thus far.
3rd and 14, inside of the 20. Need to get to the 4-yard line for a first down. They come out in a heavy jumbo set, and it looks like it's going to be 90. 90.
Oh!
Pass was completed by Percoco, but it's going to be a yard short.
Gonna be a yard short, but that was a very tough catch. Contested, one-handed between 3 defenders.
Wow, you got to be a gutsy dude to stick one hand out to make that catch going across the middle.
You can't never lie.
Eddie, here's a 21, 22-yard field goal attempt here for the Toros. Backup QB Russell with the hole. The kick is up and it's good.
We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And it is pretty interesting so far.
Yes, indeed, Devon. Johnny Pickles on the sidelines asking his coach to open up the offense a little bit more, get him some strikes downfield. Remind him that several of his picks came from throwing the ball deep downfield.
It sure has.
He needs to remain patient.
Absolutely, and I think that's what the coaching staff did, because you can see a totally different offense from week 1 here for London. Or that could just be my exaggeration.
And just as I say that, his bodyguard, Mike St. Green, gave me the side eye.
Eddie, you've been receiving a lot of side eyes.
Yeah.
Benji Matson in the chat. Let's not jump offside this time, Chad. Power I formation is London. There's a 5-step drop here by Pickler. Dumps it off to Robert Merrill inside the flat. He's going to pick up 6 yards on that carry.
He looks so smooth making that catch. This former wide receiver shows he's great out in space, able to pick up that football and gain significant yards on first down.
You can see the difference between these two quarterbacks. Cam Curtis with 33 yards, Pickler with 87 thus far. Adam Leach, the first-round draft pick for Fort Worth last season, comes away with that tackle on Robert Merrill. Forces him out of bounds.
We are getting a heavy dose of this strong power eye. Yes, indeed.
It has been heavy this game for this offense, but they're 2nd and 4. I don't mind you calling it here. Handoff, great blocking.
Oh, great
block there as well. Robert Merrill picks up the first down, now to London's 44.
That play was designed to go inside, but there was nothing there. He showed great patience and vision, bounced it outside and picked up the first down to keep the chains moving.
That was a great block by the halfback, Royal Wellman, to open up space there for Robert Merrill to pick up the first down. First and 10 here for London. Twins to the left of Pickler.
2 tight ends to his right.
Freeman Bagley to the left, to the right as well. There's Tate Green. Tate Green picks up the first down.
That play right there is a Jacksonville special. I believe they were the first ones to make that play famous, as they have in their playbook season in and season out.
I want to say that was E.K. Vincent on the tackle, but Tate Green just drug him across the first down line. I'm trying to start a war between the two. They're sitting right behind each other. 5-step drop here by Pickler, dumps it off to Merrill. Oh, what a sling move! And Vincent said, "This is for St. Green dragging me across the line."
It's almost as if these two teams were talking to each other throughout the week, because they both came in with similar game plans defensively.
They're looking very, very identical, Eddie. You're right about that. I mean, it's just been a great game so far. Although it's not high scoring, but these guys have been moving the ball up and down the field. Another dump off here to
great block.
Merrill. Great block there by the
number 78.
78 on the block there.
The entire country over there took a sigh of relief as Romero was laying the turf for longer than they anticipated.
Three wide receiver set here for the Knights. Say Green in the slot. Dump it off to the fullback in the flats. He's going to pick up 3 yards. Oh, he took a shot.
Took a shot to the shoulder.
My goodness, what a lick by Blake Prime.
We've seen hits like that knock people out for the game. I never understood why a fullback tries to do a spin move. Lower your shoulder and run that dude over.
I agree with you, Eddie. Go, Mike All-Star.
There you go.
A-train wise.
Strong power out once again.
Defense is showing blitz. They're going to drop back
Green.
and pressure. They do bring blitz to the top of the field. Nice block, but Merrill's going to pick up 1 yard. And it has been the E.K. Vincent show.
Yes, it has.
I'm thinking that Fort Worth just made this guy the star of the defense this game here because he's here in attendance.
3rd and 7. The ball has to go downfield here on 3rd down to close out this second quarter. Johnny Pickler's over there licking his chops for an opportunity to get the ball downfield. And Mike St. Green is saying, Johnny, I'm open.
I was told that St. Green was caught in the mirror in the bathroom by his wife. He's in the mirror saying, I'm the greatest wide receiver alive. There he is in the slot. 2-step drop here by Pickler. Dumps it off in the flat. Spin move by Merrill. Nothing. Joy. E.K. Vincent.
That was a great play by Fort Worth. You could tell he was looking for a second read on a slant. He was not open, but he showed patience, checked it down, and set his team up for a field goal.
For Vincent to be an outside linebacker, man, he's like playing sideline to sideline. This dude is all over the field.
Going to be a 44-yard field goal attempt here for London. Did not spend a lot of money on this kicker. Taking his time, milking this clock.
McLongfellow, what are you waiting on? Snap the ball. There's the hold. The kick is up.
Oh!
Left.
No
He missed it.
Wow. You know, McLongfellow, he has his own Twitter account. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has his own Twitter account.
What is it?
It's something Ryan McLongfellow's Twitter, something, I don't know. You have to ask Chad over there. He might have been the one who created it. Either him or Johnny, one of the two.
A generic kicker with his own Twitter account?
Had his own Twitter account. It was created right after that game-winning field goal he kicked versus Atlanta.
Awesome. Looks like another.
Oh, my goodness. What do you know?
Curtis, oh, my goodness, what a strike.
He was open as soon
That
as
is
they said
Stephen
hi.
Hacker's first reception of the game, people.
Go and hurry up.
1 minute and 1 second left on the ticker. 5-step drop here by Curtis. Oh, what a play! Gets out of bounds and stops the clock. Cade Stevens with that reception. Cameron Curtis, what a... I don't even know what to call that move, Eddie.
Just as important as the catch is the fact he got out of bounds to stop the clock.
It looked like he did the moonwalk, spinning and circling. Tight bunch formation here for the Toros at the London's 39-yard line. 7-step drop. Curtis gets pressured and brought down by Cam Crosby.
You cannot make that decision at this point in the ball game. You got to grip it and rip it at this point. You take yourself out of field goal position. You're trying to close out this half.
What a swim move by the defensive tackle to get pressure and bring the QB down. It's the first sack of the game.
53 seconds left in this contest, and Fort Worth's going to go hurry up. Excuse me, going to go shotgun.
Shotgun ace formation is what it looks like here to me. 2-step drop. Cam Curtis wind up.
Oh!
It's picked off by the strong safety from London.
Anthony Wayo, one of the best safeties in the entire SFL, came into this game 9th all time with 48 interceptions. Make that 49. He's sitting back in the zone. Looked like cover 3. He only has one responsibility on that side of the field. Easy read for him to make, and he sets up London to possibly score to end this half.
That was crazy because he had to come all the way across the field because he caught it on the side of the strong safety.
Yeah.
Outstanding coverage there by Anthony Wayo. Coming away with that pick. 45 seconds left on the clock. A lot of time for Johnny Pickler to march his troops downfield. There's a bunch to his right side. Two-step drive. Got a man right down the middle of the field. Spindle tackle right at midfield, and London's going to call a timeout.
Going to call a timeout. London is in prime position to score and take the lead going into the half, and Johnny Pickler is licking his chops because he knows an opportunity is going to come for him to throw the ball downfield once again.
The Storm with another reception. He's caught a few bobble passes earlier in the first quarter. 1st and 10. Single back formation is Robert Merrill. Pickler on a 3-step drop. Out route to St. Green to the top of the field.
And gets out of bounds.
That is the most important part there, is that London keeps getting out of bounds to stop this clock.
Yeah, they were actually on the sidelines yelling for him to get out of bounds.
2nd and 6 at Fort Worth 46. Need to get inside of the 35 to get the field goal kicker in range. We saw Longfellow try to, on the last field goal attempt, come up wide left. He had the foot. It was just wide to the other side of the upright. 5-step drop here by Pickler. Dump it off to Robert Merrill. Merrill's going to pick up maybe 4 yards.
Didn't get out of
Gonna
bounds.
go no huddle. They should have called timeout. You got 2 in your pocket.
Yeah.
They're taking their time. Pickler on a 5-step drop.
Oh!
Nothing doing. E.K. Vincent. This guy just may be the player of the game for this defense for the Fort Worth Toros.
He's been balling out this entire game. London had 2 offensive linemen out in front, and both of them missed it. Johnny is asking for a Hail Mary attempt.
Hey everybody, that's going to do it for the first half. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by 8 p.m. Music. We're at halftime.
We got a great, fantastic, action-packed first half. I look forward to the second half. Both teams come out very aggressive on defense. Jason Williams has been opportunistic on offense, but he hasn't had the carries. On the other side of the ball, Johnny Pickler is looking to get some more balls downfield and pick up the pace of this offense. So let's see what happens in the second half.
Looks like this particular game plan coming in, London has basically went with a West Coast style offense. You see, Pickler is only taking 2 to 3-step drops back. Here's Storm on the return out to the 22-yard line.
I just seen something I've never seen before in the SFL. As they were returning the kickoff, the guys with the chains were still trying to get off the field. Did you see that?
That's because they cut the halftime show short.
That's what it is.
They was down getting Gatorade.
Yeah.
It's a power I formation once again. There's a
Replay.
false start by the defense. Robert Merrill's tackled in the backfield, and man, he's E.K. Vincent again.
E.K. Vincent said, play through the whistle. Going to be a free 5 yards for London. Going to set up a 1st and 5. First and 5 for this London offense.
First and 5 here for London at their own 27-yard line. They come out in another power I formation set. Defense looks like they're in a 4-3 set. There's a handoff here to Merrill. Merrill right up the middle of the field. Only want to pick up 2.
You know, I was talking to one of the owners of Fort Worth this week. I believe it was Stephen Hacker. He told me he can't stand cover 3, but they've run it a lot today, so I'm just wondering how much he may have changed his mind.
Robert Merrill, 7 targets and 7 receptions. What a day at the office on the receiving end. 4 wide receivers set in for Pickler. Has a tight end on the play as well. Down the middle. What a catch. What a catch by the tight end, Benji Matson.
That's a slow developing play. You need trust in your offensive line. Johnny got it. They got 2 offensive linemen this season in free agency, and he needed them because that's a slow developing play. I think it was a deep end route the tight end ran, and they ran it to perfection.
That play almost looked like the meme. Harish got to be over there somewhere. Power I here for London. 4-3 is the defense. Oh, I thought he was going to be hitting it back there.
Oh!
By Robert Farrell. Down the field. The 20. Oh, what a play. 49 touchdown run by Robert Merrill, who just crossed Hollywood Boulevard.
They have been clamoring to get this run game going. Chad was very disappointed thus far this season with the production of their running game. They ran that strong power I about 20 times, it seems like, and they finally cracked the code and scored a touchdown.
Outstanding run. I didn't know Robert Merrill had that type of move in his repertoire. Look at it, baby. Butch on the block. Big Butch is letting everybody know he had something to do with it. The offensive linemen need love too as well.
That's right.
This game has been pretty exciting. I forgot to name the defense and offense of London and the defense of the Fort Worth Toros, but I don't know if it's too late. It's already in the third quarter.
I think you named
I just did the offense for Fort Worth.
Oh, bad snap.
That almost been disastrous.
Chad's about ready to fire somebody else over there.
Man, I heard Chad has a short leash, man. Say we've been a new coach over here in London.
Oh, okay.
He said the Queen doesn't like it though. Everybody give it up for Rick. Cade Stevens on the return out to the 33-yard line of Fort Worth. 17-10 is the score here in Fort Worth. Do you go back to Jason Williams here?
Yes, but I also look to get Robert Garrett Jr. involved. He's one of the best tight ends in the SFL behind Mike Daggs, if you ask me.
It's like a weak-eyed Joker's wing here.
Yeah.
For Cameron Curtis. Takes a 5-step drop, dumps it off to Williams in the flat. Man, somebody, that linebacker was hulking him down, man. He was like,
he did, but they actually tried to set him up nicely by waiting for he threw that ball off. But
who was that guy?
I
would like to name him the Hulk. Who was it on the tackle? Who was it?
He don't know. He on vacation this week.
You got twins here to the right of Cameron Curtis. Handoff with the left hand to Williams. Williams is stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on that play, Fort Worth should have audible to something else because they had strong side over there.
Rain Reed on the tackle, Eddie.
That's right.
Shouldn't have gave me the correct pronunciation. I got it now. It's on lockdown. It's in the long-term memory. It's a 7-step drop here by Curtis. Oh! Hendricks! Hendricks just may be the player of the game for London.
Hendricks with another interception, his second of this ball game off the deflection. And I'm telling you, I keep telling people all the time, he is one of the better corners in this league. He is so far underrated, but London hit the jackpot when he decided to file for free agency and head over that way.
Absolutely. Great defensive play there by Tanner Hendricks. London comes out in the power I formation 4-3. Looks like the defense. Looks like they have this could be. No, it's a 4-3. Safety's just in the box, hanging out. There's a dump off to Merrill. Merrill breaks a tackle from Aiden Davis, but hit hard and brought down by Horrell.
This game is going to improve Johnny's completion percentage because he just continues to throw the ball about 3 yards to his tailback and ask him to make things happen. And that's why he's done a great job.
I agree with you. If no one is open downfield, dump it off to your security blanket and the halfback. As Steve Sarkisian likes to say, the halfback is hardly ever covered by the defense. Nice run there by Merrill right up the middle for the first down.
Picks up the first down, The left guard actually came out there in a sweep or a power, couldn't tell which one it was. When that happens, the defensive linemen on the inside have to just follow him and make the tackle.
First and 10 for London after that first down pickup by Robert Merrill. He's to the right of Pickler. Take Green down to the bottom of the field. There's another dump off to the halfback. And he's hit hard on the sideline, knocked out of bounds. He gets up celebrating after that 4-yard pickup.
Taking what the defense gives them. No, if no one's open, just check it down.
Delaney Nash on the tackle there.
Johnny Pickles is asking for his coach to throw some more balls downfield.
He said, no, you had too many chances in week 1, and you just almost lost the game. There's Vincent again on the tackle.
Finally making a play on that strong side screen.
If you've ever seen the movie Any Given Sunday, Dick Buckets was one of the coaches for, I want to say, the San Diego Crusaders. And Lawrence Taylor character was just tackling everybody. Can we get somebody to block 58?
Yeah.
I bet that's what the coaches for London is saying. Can we get somebody to block E.K. Vincent? That's a strike across one of the field, and that's a Storm, and Storm is going to come up short of the first down. Eddie, do you go for it here inside the 20, or do you just send out the field goal unit?
I take the 2-score lead and send out my field goal unit. It's a 36-yard field goal. You got Longfellow kid, but he has his own Twitter account. He has confidence. I'm sure they put coaches' points on him this week. He'll be fine.
And here's McLongfellow coming out for the 35-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap. The hold is down. Oh, it was close, Eddie.
It was close.
My goodness. That one was like right on the hash line.
Yeah.
That could have been disastrous.
London now has a 2-score lead, and their defense don't have to be so aggressive and just corral to the football here late in the second half.
Yeah, I think Fort Worth really got to get things going. Probably some out routes here, some quick slants or so.
Get Jason Williams involved.
Absolutely. Probably look for something across the middle of the field. As you stated, to Robert Garrett Jr., I think he's only had 1 reception this game. Stephen Hacker only has 2, if I can remember calling his name that many times. Here's Cade Stevens. He doesn't have a lot of receptions as well.
London took it personal, giving up 40-plus yards, 40-plus points per game this season. They made it a point to not let that happen here in week 3.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing about the SFL. You see what you do wrong, and you make those corrections. And we're seeing their correction. Looks like it has benefited them through their game playing. And such a short week. There's another false start by Chad Rowland.
Chad is disappointed with himself. He's calling for the backup.
And Fort Worth's going to decline here. They're going to go 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
And I think I would have took the 1st and 5.
I'm always one to take the penalty.
Yeah. I mean, you get the down back.
Yeah, you get the down back.
You still get 5 yards.
I always claim for the free down.
Yeah. 2nd and 1 here for the Toros. They're at their own 41. 4-3 is the defense. Strong I formation now for the Toros. Hand off here to the halfback, Williams. Williams picks up the first down. And he was tackled and brought down by Tony Roberto.
New set of downs for this Fort Worth Toros offense. Still plenty of time left.
Weak eye formation here for the Toros, and they hand it off here to Williams, and Williams picks up 3 yards.
He did, but they can thank outside linebacker Telemac Scarborough for forcing him back inside.
I formations, 1 tight end on the line of scrimmage.
44 defense again.
2nd and 7. Fort Worth at their 45-yard line. Hand off here to Williams, and Williams is hitting the backfield. Oh, Cam Crosby comes away with that big tackle for loss.
it's going to be tough sledding trying to get that run game going as long as London continues to come out here with this 4-4 defense. You just wonder how much they looked at that Atlanta versus Denver game last week instead of putting their playbook.
They're hollering for Chad Rowland not to jump off sides, and he hold his water this time.
Oh, Bumbo! Oh!
He did one thing that the coaches teaches you in Pop Warner,
Hold on
and
to
that's
it with
not
2
hold
hands.
it like a loaf of bread. Look
Yeah.
how he's holding the ball, and he tries to juke move, and the force on the fumble was number 98, Tony Roberto.
Actually, number 92 comes up
Was
with
it
it.
92?
He picked
He
up.
comes up with it.
Yeah. I mean, you can't hold the football like that in the middle of traffic.
3 takeaways for the London Knights this game has been their forte.
Short field for this London offense.
Starting at Fort Worth 47. Looks like they're showing blitz, and they do bring a guy hitting the backfield. And it's Duffy.
Jeff Duffy, former Queen City Corsair, spent a lot of time over there and followed a couple of his players over here to Fort Worth, looking to make a statement.
The 8th-season legend. Strong eye is a heavy called play. Here's a handoff to Moore. Runs the guy over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him run anyone over.
I don't think I ever either. That's why I was shocked. I was trying to see the number of the guy who he ran over, but he was hiding. It didn't want to be announced on live here at the convention.
3rd down, 3rd and long. Johnny back in the gun. You can see the smile on his face. Finally, I'm in the gun, coach.
3rd and 7. The bullpen here at Stockyard are hollering for their defense to make a play. Right across the middle.
Oh!
Spin move. Number 20, Blake Prime comes away with that INT.
Is Fort Worth excited right now?
Fort Worth is excited for Prime to come away with that pick.
Yeah, he held the ball. He was
And-
trying to look for someone to get open. No one did. He tried to force it. No one was there. It's going to be a big interception for Fort Worth.
And look who it was on the pass deflection, Mr. PD himself, Mr. Dave Horrell. I remember the first game of his rookie season, played against Houston, man, and that dude was all over the field.
Yeah.
Batting balls left and right, up, down the middle of the field.
He also
making
scouts.
tackles.
He also scouts.
Oh, he does a lot of work.
Yeah.
Long eye formation here, handoff here to Jason Williams.
Great
Got
block.
blockers, picks up 9 yards. He has been the bread and butter, 128 yards on the ground for Williams, 7.5 yards per carry.
And I will give it to him again if I was Fort Worth.
I agree with you. Why not?
Why not?
44-yard line is Cameron Curtis in the Fort Worth Toros. Handed off here to Williams.
Oh!
Tackled right at the line of scrimmage by Crosby, who has 2 tackles for loss.
3rd and inches. This is a big down for both teams here late in this 3rd quarter.
Do you give it to Williams or do you give it to your fullback, Aaron Alexander, who has yet to have a carry this game?
It's going to either be a run play or a screen. Audible.
He's here at the convention as well. He wanted us to call his name.
Oh!
What are you doing? Williams! They're going to give him forward progress, but my goodness, what a play by Hendricks.
Tanner Hendricks is putting his name all over this game. And after the interception, Fort Worth is going to come up empty and force the punt.
In the chat, Roberto says he loves this 4-4 defense. There's a snap. The punt is up, and Storm is going to be on the return here. Right at the 10-yard line. Going to brought down and tackled at the 14.
1:21 left in this 3rd quarter. If you're London, you want to remain aggressive. It's too early to start trying to milk this clock.
The London's going to take over at the 14-yard line. Johnny Pickler was asking to throw down the field. He had his chance.
And blew it.
Threw a pick, but it wasn't his fault. It was a deflection pick, but it still was a pick. St. Green in the slot, storm to the top of the bottom of the field. They're going to give it to Robert Murray. He's going to lose a yard. And it's going to be McDuffie once again on the tackle.
These linebackers for Fort Worth came to play today, led by the veteran E.K. Vincent.
2nd and 11 for the Knights. 1 minute exactly on the ticker here in the third quarter. 4-3 is the defense. 3 wide receivers set as the offense. Hand off to Miller. He put it on the pavement. He put it on the pavement. And it looks like Prime was the one who forced the fumble.
I don't recall the last time I seen so many fumbles in one SFL weekend. Fort Worth with a golden opportunity in the SFL red zone.
J.L. McDuffie with that recovery. And Eddie, could this be the turnaround period of the ball game for the Fort Worth Toros here in their home state of Texas?
Look at this defense. 9 guys on the box.
These guys are stacking the box, but Jason Williams has the ball. Shoot, move, breaks the tackle, get inside, touchdown, Hollywood Boulevard.
And that's just what I was talking about. It was only a matter of time. They continued to flood the box with their 4-4 defense. It looked like they even brought another safety down. They had so many guys up in there. And once he bounced it to the outside and he broke that tackle, there was no one left behind him to bring him down. We got ourselves a 1-score game.
20-yard touchdown run there by Jason Williams. Juke move, breaks a tackle, and scampers to the goal line.
Why does the kicker have so much protection on? Like, who's going to tackle him?
I don't know. He's a big dude, too, man.
That's what I'm saying. He like to play a linebacker.
He should be playing DT. There's the snap, the hold, and the kick is up. Nacho Socorro, one of the best kickers here in the SFL. And then he's short, and he's 5'8", 260.
5'8", 260? How does he even get his leg extension to kick that ball up?
I don't know.
He should pull a hamstring trying to do that at that size.
He should pull a hammy, his groin, his quads,
calf,
everything. His buttock muscles should be sore too. Here's Storm on the return from inside of the 5. Good kitty. Out to the 25-yard line.
You know, ever since Cam had elected to, let's say make some changes in this league, I get real nervous anytime I see a kickoff return.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you too?
Yeah, me too. Normally it's a fumble.
Yeah, I've been victimized by it, I know.
Yeah, me too. Let's look at Johnny Pickler. Johnny UK.
Johnny UK.
All right, formation, 5-step drop, dumps it off here to Murrow, who has
drop.
Oh my goodness. It has been the E.K. Vincent and Robert Murrow show all game long. E.K. Vincent, 15 tackles, 4 for loss. E.K., is this your best performance yet or no?
He's had so many great moments he can't recall.
Can't recall, man. Hand out there to Robert Murrow. What a spear. And that was on that tackle there was number 97. I think that was one of the non-contract players.
Put your 4s up.
Everybody, that's the end of the third quarter. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM. Hey, man. Hey, I get one, okay? And like you always say, I get one. Oh, no, not Alvin. 3rd and 11, Johnny Pickler on the 2-step drop, dumps it off here to Robert Merrill. Nothing doing. Picks up 4 yards there, 5 yards. Going to be 4th and 6. And they're going to kick it off to Fort Worth, Eddie, who just scored on the last possession.
Going to get great field position, too.
They are going to receive some great field position here, and I'm pretty sure they have the momentum on their side.
These home fans are jumping, looking for a reason to get excited, and they have a golden opportunity to do so late in the fourth.
There's the snap. There's almost blocked there, Eddie Gage. And Cade Stevens going to return this. I have to say, that was an excellent kick because you send them all the way back to their 39-yard line. You're kicking inside of the 20 on your side of the field.
Sign him to a contract.
Sign him.
Yeah. Look at Jason Williams, 20 carries for 142.
Dude, it's the yards per carry for me.
Yeah.
7.1.
Look at his defense again.
Dude, that's great gas mileage.
Yeah.
There's a pump fake by
Oh my God!
Almost picked off Eddie Gage by Brandon Ewing.
Brandon Ewing should have still been running right now. You want to talk about moments in the game that are game changers.
Man. That would have been a game changer. Would have put London up by 10 points again with the extra point added on to it.
London back in the 4-3.
3 wide receiver set. You can kill the 4-3 with this. There's only one man in the middle of the field. They're going to hand it off to Williams.
3rd and forever for this Fort Worth offense. Can their offensive line give their quarterback the pass protection he needs to get him completed downfield?
I could be wrong, Eddie, with what I'm about to say, but I'm assuming that Fort Worth has a run and pass ratio to 60-40 run. Here's Cameron Curtis in the shotgun. Drop back, got him down the middle of the field. What a reception by Stephen Hacker.
Stephen Hacker, we haven't heard from him in a while. Runs a skinny post, completes it between the corner and the safety. Tough catch, move those chains. Look at that hit.
Cameron Curtis, look, this is so poised back there in the pocket. 6'8", man. A lanky dude tossing the rock down the middle of the field.
Mike St. Green is reminiscing about what happened 2-3 plays ago. Tell him it's the next play, man. Forget about it.
Strong eye formation. There's a dump off to the halfback. He's going to be hitting the backfield.
Brandon Ewing once again.
And that's Ewing once again. You're absolutely right there, playing the slot. And had the responsibility of Jason Williams coming out of the backfield, and he played that very well.
Yes, he did. Closing speed.
Tackle for loss for him on the day.
Weak Twins. Look for the stretch. There it is.
And off here to Williams. Got blockers. He's going to be tackled after picking up 5 yards. 3rd and 6 at London's 37-yard line now. 8 minutes and 43 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Now, Fort Worth has 2 options here. They can pick up the first down, be aggressive, or set up for something short and set themselves up for a field goal. You don't have to force it.
Eddie, if you see what I see, the middle of the field is wide open. They're playing bump man coverage here. It's what they're going to run. Oh, the pass is almost picked up. It bobbed around so many defenders' hands of the London Knights.
Yes, it did.
Intended for the Cowboy.
Rain Rie should have came out with that one.
And he's kicking himself in the buttocks for not making that catch.
He was so concerned about us pronouncing his name wrong, he didn't come up with that one.
Yeah. Don't worry about our job. Just worry about yours. There's the punt.
Great punt.
Fort Worth back. It's going to be bounced inside of the 10. Oh, what a save! What a save!
Wow.
A diving save.
I thought that ball was going to cross the goal line, but he did a great job of holding on to it.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen
No,
before.
he dove for it like Superman. Strong power out once again. Fort Worth. Shifting to the right side of the line. There you go.
Hand off to Robin Merrill. Tackled in the backfield for a 2-yard loss.
Anytime they line up like that in a 4-3 defense, you just hope and pray that those linebackers don't shift to the weak side of the field.
Jeff McDuffie on the tackle, the defensive end. Come away with that tackle for loss. 2nd and 12 for the Knights at their own 4-yard line. And on Merrill. Merrill's tackle. Now at the 2.
Wow. As soon as Johnny said hike, Kaler was in the backfield.
Kaler was on him.
And here, I don't think you can pass the ball right here.
You can, but you're playing with fire.
You got to be really careful.
There's a handoff here to Merrill. Merrill's going to get out to the 5-yard line. Play it safe there. J.L. Browning on the tackle, who has been making outstanding plays as well all game long.
Adam Alexander is cheering on his defense from the sideline. I know what you're going to say, buddy. I know what you're going to say.
Give Aaron the ball. Give him a shot.
Yes, Aaron, yes. Fair catch by K. Stevens.
And this is great position.
Great field position, just outside of field goal range.
Yeah, I mean, right at London's 36 yard. You couldn't ask for better field position than this, than what the Fort Worth Toros was just given to them.
Let's go.
Bo Martin Jr. trolling me in the chats. Strong eye formation here. Got it. Oh, great, outstanding defensive play there.
That ball is intended for Robert Garrett Jr., but it falls incomplete.
Scarborough there with the deflection. I mean, Cameron Curtis had his options. Two guys on crossing routes there, right across the middle of the field.
Yeah,
Scarborough was right there.
Percoco and Robert Garrett Jr.
Strong eye. Could be a weak eye. Looks like a weak eye.
Jacks.
Yeah, Twins are Jacks. These linebackers, man, for the Knights are just outstanding.
Jason Williams, yards per carry, just starting to dwindle just a bit. Third and forever. Big down here for both these teams.
Third and
pro.
11. 7-step drive.
Oh!
Spin move. Tackled and brought down.
He was still holding that ball like a loaf of bread.
You're right. He was still holding it like a loaf of bread. And the thing about it, he didn't slide. He tried to do a spin move.
Yeah.
Like, kid, get down.
Get down. Put two hands on it. Oh! So they're going to bring Taco out here. It's going to be officially a 50-yard field goal.
And it's at the right hash mark, right on the hash mark, Eddie. You got to have some great accuracy for just high snap. There's the kick.
It's good.
It's good.
We got ourselves a tie ball game with 5:28 left. This is anybody's game, Damon.
You're absolutely right, Eddie. Fort Worth have scampered and clawed and did everything they could to get back in this ball game. Had some few things go their way with the fumble and so forth. They had a pick as well. And, man, outstanding defense by Fort Worth to get themselves back into the game, get the offense some possessions, to put some points on the board. Cam trying to steal the show. Here's a return here by Storm. Storm is tackled and hit hard at the 23-yard line.
That hole closed rather quickly.
It sure did, man.
He's getting up looking at his guys like, hey, man, do y'all job. Chad is calling for London to open up the offense.
Oh, let's see what we got here. Looks like he's going to close it. Going to keep it closed. Going to put this offensive line to work.
Yeah.
Keep that offensive line blocking. You got Big Butch out there, man. Look at him, crawling and brawling. Robert Merrill with the spin move, picks up 3 yards.
Somehow picked up 3. Is it safe to say, Chad? Chad, wake up, Chad. Hey, Chad, is it safe to say this play will not be in the playbook next week? Gun empty.
Gun empty. H-flex. There's Robert Merrill on right there in the slot.
Yep.
He goes out on the route. Runs a post. Oh, it's a St. Green had his time to shine, but it was taken away.
Wow, that was a great pass breakup, man.
That sure was, man. And St. Green ran an outstanding route, too.
He did.
You know, he can't believe that he wasn't able to bring that one in, but you got to give the defense credit.
Adam Leach, I saw him as my phone is ringing. Oh, my goodness.
Never fails.
Never fails.
Shotgun formation for Pickler. 3rd and 7 at London's 26. 2-step drop. Big one. Oh! Got him in across the middle of the field.
Slow to get up, too.
He sure is.
Wow. When that ball was first passed, I thought it was going to be punting it away.
McLevin makes his way to the SFL with that reception.
Welcome to the SFL.
McLevin on that last reception. 3 wide receivers set. Robert Maris to the right of Pickler in the backfield. 5-step drop. Oh! Aiden Davis on the deflection.
I was waiting all day to see when we're going to call his name. He is one of the better cornerbacks in the entire SFL. I wish Fort Worth would put him in more press coverage and make him utilize those abilities of his.
Aiden Davis has been around for quite a few years. Aiden Davis is a Houstonian as well. Just live west of here, out in Katy, Katy, Texas as well.
Big baseball fan too.
Real big baseball fan. Yeah, absolutely. Love the Astros. 5-step drop here by Johnny Pickler. Dumps it off to Merrill. Merrill's only took up 2 yards in that reception.
3rd down and 8. 4 minutes left in this contest. This is a big 3rd down. I know we said that I've seen like a million times today. But this is a big 3rd down for both these teams.
Right.
4 wide receivers set in for the London Knights. 3rd and 8. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Oh!
There's a pass to St. Green, and that pass is broken up by the defense of Fort Worth. The Fort Worth defense has been playing great, Eddie, on probably their last 3 to 4 possessions.
They stepped up big time this entire second half. The defense is Fort Worth Toros, and now they're going to set up their offense with an opportunity to close the show.
And here's the punter for the London Knights, Bono Wilkinson. Is he from Alabama?
Oh!
What a miss tackle by the special teams. And Cade Stevens gets some open room out to the 37 of Fort Worth now.
He split 2 would-be tacklers, lowered his shoulder, and got about 7-8 yards out of that.
Cameron Curtis is so tall, he don't even bend down in the
No. He would have back problems if he did that all game.
Power I formation here for the Toros now. Stephen Hacker down to the bottom of the field. The handoff here to Williams, and Williams is nothing doing. Tackled right at the line of scrimmage by 92, Jeff Gagne.
Both these defenses stepped up in the second half because Jason did a lot of his work in the first.
Yeah, absolutely. And off here to Williams. Williams right up the middle of the field, breaks the tackle, being brought down by a gang of Knights down to the 45-yard line, 3rd and 2. Jason Williams has been the bread and butter for this team.
He has, and what I like about that play is he just kept his legs turning, picking up every last yard that he could.
Angus McLean just popped up in the chat. Do not jump, Chad. And off here to Williams. Williams got open field. Good move out to the 42-yard line before being tackled and brought down by Tony Roberto.
You can tell the left tackle is exhausted because he had an opportunity to make a block out there and just could knock it out. I'm sorry, is that Adam Leach out there? Yeah, it is. That's Adam Leach out there. He was exhausted trying to get out there and make that tackle, make that block.
Yeah, Aaron Alexander.
Yeah.
Another handoff here, man. Williams has been getting a workload of the offense duties here today. On that carry, he's going to lose 2 yards And Cam Crosby has been like a thorn in the side of the Toros with so many tackles for losses.
Yes,
That's
2-minute
a
warning.
2-minute warning. That's a 2-minute warning. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by HPM Music. Live at the SFL convention here in Leach City, Texas. Just south of Houston, Texas, and just a few miles from Galveston Island. 2nd and 12. Oh, there's a jump by Chad Rowland. Boom! Big hit by Cam Crosby.
That's unfortunate because there was a jailbreak to the quarterback.
Crosby comes away with a sack, but it's going to be taken away. There needs to be a discipline rating in the SFL so Chad wouldn't jump anymore.
Stephen Hacker looking to make his name felt. Been kind of quiet today.
2nd and 7. At London's 39, another handoff.
Oh,
to
great
Williams.
block.
Oh, what a block. He bounces outside. Picks up 5 yards on that carry. He's having 6.1 per carry now.
That time, Aaron Alexander did a great job getting out there and make that block to give him an opportunity to pick up those yards.
This game has been really good. I am hoarse. Here's another handoff to Williams. He didn't have to spin Eddie.
No, he did not.
All he had to do was just as my coach used to say back in youth football, son, put your right L down and run somebody over.
This is going to force a field goal attempt from 49 yards out officially.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a snap to hold. And it's right down the middle. Oh! It comes up short. Nacho Sicario misses a 49-yard field goal.
He missed the field goal last week versus Arizona. This one comes up short. All the fans back in London just erupted when that field goal was missed, Damon.
Somebody must have ordered that taco with no beef. 3 wide receiver set. Mike St. Green to the top. 5-step drop here by Pickler. St. Green on the reception. Down to the 44-yard line.
MSG is feeling himself right now. Hurry up offense.
Van Kalia down to the bottom of the field. Storm in the slot. There's another.
Oh!
Storm gets out of bounds and stops the clock. 2nd and 5 for the London Knights now.
Johnny Pickler got drilled, but kept his composure and found his receiver, Saren Storm, for a pickup of 5.
Johnny Pickler stats at the office today. St. Green to the bottom.
Look at the safety down in the box, 1 yard to line of scrimmage.
Talia in the slot.
Wide open, he got him.
Minson on the pose, it's Minson! Oh! Minson come up short. Looks like as he was trying to reel it in, it hits the defender's helmet, and the ball just bounced out.
I got to give Fort Worth credit because I thought he was wide open, but he showed great closing speed to get back there and make that play. Look at that.
And that was Marquez Reed on the cover.
Yeah, that was great closing speed.
Third and 5. I can hear the crowd, Eddie. They're getting loud here at Stockyard Stadium. They're hollering for the defense to make a play. 2-step drop by Pickler. St. Green with the reception. First down.
They're on the verge of field goal range here.
30 seconds on the clock. St. Green is celebrating. Get in the line, son. 2-step drop in by Pickler. Oh! That pass is completed. Picks up the first down on that tackle. They call a timeout.
19 seconds left. They are in position to score here. Do they remain aggressive, or they try to run this clock out and bring in that field goal kicker?
My goodness, what a drive here by Pickler and the London Knights. St. Green has some big catches.
They don't have faith in that field goal kicker, Damon.
I would be going for it here myself. At the 23-yard line, 19 seconds left in this game. Johnny Pickler, big one.
Oh!
Got a reception by Storm.
Damon, that was a thanks for coming, good night, drive home safety moment right there with that completion. That might have iced the game.
You're absolutely right, Eddie. That was a great catch there by Storm right across the middle of the field.
They're going to bring in their field goal attempt kicker right here. This is going to be a 21-yard field goal attempt.
McLong fellow, what do you have in that leg, son? There's the snap, no pressure. The kick is up and it's good. 21-yarder right down the pipe.
Right down Broadway for the second time in 3 weeks. McLongfellow could be the one to decide this game for London, but there is 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left on the clock, Eddie.
Yeah,
Kincaid Stevens run this one back.
he's done it before.
There's the kick.
Short one.
Here's the return by Stevens.
That be brought down at the 31-yard line, 7 seconds left.
Do you go for a Hail Mary here, Eddie, or do you just you pull something out of the playbook?
It's too far back for a Hail Mary attempt.
Yeah, you're right. But shoot, if I can remember Dallas versus Minnesota back in the 70s. Drew Pearson came up big. Twins to the right of Curtis. Curtis got us, man, across the middle of the field. He catches and they call a timeout. You're in Hail Mary position now, Eddie.
Now you are in Hail Mary position.
4 seconds left on the ticker. Butch can't hold his breath. He's huffing and puffing. Can the Fort Worth Toros come out of here with a victory?
Left guard Johnny Van Man is going to have to rely on him and the rest of the offensive line to hold back William Davidson and company from bringing the house and preventing this Hail Mary attempt from getting off.
4 wide receivers to the right of Curtis. There's a snap. No pressure. Curtis goes deep with the big one. Oh! Just short. The London Knights comes out of here, leaving in your head rent-free.
The London Knights storm into Fort Worth and walk away with a victory to improve to 2-1. Fort Worth falls to 0-3. What a ball game, Damon.
Absolutely, Eddie. Outstanding performance here by both teams. Just a look at Robert Merritt with his touchdown run on the day. Who does the game ball go to? Who's player of the game? I know you're going to say Tanner Hendricks.
Tanner Hendricks.
That's who I'm leaning to as well.
They're not going to pick him, but I'm going to go with Tanner all day.
All love here at the SFL convention between the London Knights and the Fort Worth Toros. London moves on to 2-1. The Toros going to drop to 0-3.
The Toros, predicted by many to go to the championship game, have some work to do.
Absolutely.
Look at this replay.
And this play right here gave London life. Well, they had life all game. They were leading.
Yeah. But you can't hold the ball like
You
that.
can't hold it. You're absolutely right.
They're in the middle of the field, too.
There's prime time himself.
Great competitive play by both these teams. Both teams played great. At the end of the day, they're going to be one winner.
Outstanding game. Outstanding game by both teams, Eddie.
Yeah,
23-20.
Both teams were competitive throughout. Neither team gave in whenever they got behind. It was fought to the end. Look at E.K. Vincent, 15 tackles.
That's crazy. 15 tackles, man. Outstanding performance. Thank you, sir. You're more than welcome. You can bring that jersey here. I'll sign it for you. Highlight reel,
Yeah.
man. It's such a low-scoring game. Not low-scoring, but, you know,
London Knights are now 2-1.
2-1.
Second in the division.
Fort Worth dropped to the bottom right now.
Well, I take that back. Actually, Baltimore is so far undefeated, and so is Queen City.
There's your player of the game, Robert Merrill. 24 attempts, 80 yards, 1 touchdown, 43 receivers.
You know, he didn't have a breakout game, but he was consistent throughout. He got that one long touchdown run off the strong power eye to strengthen that lead in this contest, and he was steady throughout.
Hey everybody, I was your broadcaster today, Jamon Simeon, along with my main man, Eddie Gay, here at Stockyard Stadium. Signing out. See you when I see you.
Thanks for coming.
Peace.
Good night. Drive home safe, everybody.